Steady Tempo. My name is Janai Challenger.
My name is Ayana Anthony.
And this is Steady Tempo,
where we tell you the weekly reports of what is going on in the Charlotte Amalia High School, St. Thomas USVI Music Department.
So, this is the end of February, and March is coming.
Which means Music in Our Schools Month.
We're gonna start a little early because we have a lot of upcoming events, interviews for the month of March.
Yes.
Please give a round of applause and a warm welcome for
Miss Lynette Bushelter, who is an alumni of the CHS Music Department.
Enjoy.
Hi, Ms. Bushelter. Good afternoon. Welcome to Steady Tempo.
Thank you for having me.
Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lynette Angelica Bushelty. I am a current Jazz Studies major at North Carolina Central University.
How does it feel to be back where your career got its boost?
Well, it's definitely very humbling. When I was your age, I was sitting here and Dion Parson, Ruben Rogers, and their group, former Ron Blake, former CHS students were also here giving me the same conversation. So I'm just thankful to be in a position where I can do the same thing and give back.
We know that you told the instrumentalists of the CHS Music Department how your experience here at Charlotte helped you to be successful right now. So do you want to explain more to our audience?
Well, I was a former student of Miss Georgia Francis, and thanks to her strong leadership and integrity as an educator, I model and transform my teaching method and philosophy to embrace what she gave to us as students.
You also stated that for those who are interested in music but don't want to major in it, can you explain or give a synopsis of how helpful music has been to students who ain't majoring in it?
Well, music isn't everything we do, and quite literally, music is what we are. So it's best for us to use the talents that we have to go out into the world and not only touch others, but use those skills to benefit ourselves through scholarship, through connecting and engaging with other people, and traveling the world.
So how has music helped you?
Music has taken me all the way from St. Thomas to the other side of the world in Japan. I've connected and met so many talented people who not only know me as a musician, but know me because of where I'm from and the people that came before me and what they've added to the community. I would not be where I am without music, starting from Mr. Emmanuel all the way up to Miss Francis, and now Dr. Ira Wiggins at North Carolina Central University, and Bradford Marsalis and Julie Calvarazo. So it's helped me a lot and connected me with many people.
So do you have any advice for those who want to pursue in music but have a little trouble in doing so?
The most important thing is to have integrity as a musician. That means you need to learn everything you need to know about your instrument, scales, key signatures, learning and taking home what you've done at school, practicing every day, and reaching out to any entity that is in your community that can help you. So for example, VI Youth Ensemble, I'm not sure if they still have G-Clef Music or Tiller Gardens, but any resources that are available to you and around the world. There are camps in the United States that offer scholarships, some of which I've been to, and YouTube, where you can look up how to be a great instrumentalist, how to learn your skills. The world is your oyster, quite literally, for this generation. You have access to everything.
So what is your occupation today?
Currently, I am a graduate student and a graduate assistant at North Carolina Central University. I'm an assistant from my department chair at Jazz Studies, but I also teach private lessons in saxophone, piano, and voice, and clarinet. And then I'm also a community enrichment instructor at Bump the Triangle, which is an organization that wants to connect young African American students with music and cultures of the diaspora. So meaning Caribbean cultures, West African cultures. So I'm in charge of the steel band ensemble in that program.
So when you went to college, did you have a mindset of like, okay, when I'm finished, I'm gonna get this job, or I'm gonna get this occupation?
Yes, I went to college and I knew when I finished, I was gonna come back and I was gonna be the band director at Charlotte Amalia High School. But then life changed. Somebody else got the job. And for a minute, it shook me a little bit. Not because the job was promised to me, because that's just what I thought that I was going to grow up and do. I was going to grow up and be like Miss Francis. But I had to grow up and be like myself. So I became a KA teacher, meaning I taught kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th every day. Over 750 something students. And last year I decided it was time for me to become a better professional musician. So I left the profession to become a full-time grad student. And at first I knew I just wanted to be a teacher. I never thought of myself as becoming a professional musician. I wanted to be a teacher. When I was in elementary school at ABO, I dressed up like Mr. Jones and Miss Emmanuel for a career day at 3rd grade. But music and being a music teacher led me to realize I need to be a professional musician first before I taught anybody. So I want to pursue the highest level of musicianship that I can.
That's all we have for you today. We truly and deeply appreciate you coming back to Charlotte Amalie High School, talking to young musicians and instrumentalists about what music can do for you now and how it can help you in the future. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we appreciated you to share your knowledge and your perspective with your experience throughout the world, what music did to you. And everyone knows who came today, they appreciated you as well. So once again, thank you so much.
So for a recap, on Monday, February 24, 2020, the Charlotte Amalie Mighty Margin Hawks performed for Cuba versus the USVI basketball game.
It was an amazing performance. The crowd loved the halftime show. Best Band in the Land, of course, right? Yes. Upcoming performances in Music in Our Schools Month, which is March. There will be a solo, jazz, and classical competition on March 10th and 12th.
March 10th will be the solo classical competition. On March 12th, the solo jazz competition.
Yes, and both competitions will be held at the Charles W. Turnbull Public Library.
So you have reached the end of episode 17, 16, 17. So that's it for us, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode because we did. Yeah, we did. Don't forget to like,
Subscribe
comment,
and share.
Thank you for watching. We will see you in episode 18.